All right, I think we're streaming. Welcome back. It's Monday. We're working on the Samurai game, which looks like this game here. And we've been going through and refactoring pieces of it. And so I did do some work on it this weekend, and let's see. I'm just cleaning up my windows here. Okay, so yeah, I did do some work on it over the weekend for the refactor, and getting to the point where I need to clean up some of that crazy work I did. Yeah, I guess the thing that I was working on was I did do a little gray box of a level. Mainly to contain the action, I guess, is kind of the idea. And then it's not really a real gray box in my mind, just because none of this really represents like houses or forests or anything. So I feel like it's a real abstract kind of gray box. But the other thing that I created was a timer. So one concept I was playing with was, what if we had only 30 seconds to do this, right? So yeah, so in this level, the enemies are all kind of condensed into this one area, and then I modified the AI to kind of not trigger off of that line of sight thing, where they kind of just are always going back to they're always going back to the patrol. When I had this, I had a decorator on here to check line of sight. So that is not set. I took it off. So so now basically, I think what happens is it checks this one. Are you at the location of your target? No. And then this one checks to see if we can rotate towards the target, which I think will also fail if we don't have a target yet, basically. So you'll see in the AI controller, we actually set the target value here. This is the line of sight one, and this is the target. So so if you don't have that, then it fails, because it doesn't have the data it needs. I put this down here. All right. Yeah, so I don't know, this line of sight thing, I think I'm seeing maybe where they had that that timer in, because it feels like there's something about it never tries to chase the player again after the first time. So anyway, the current AI, we're just I'm not sure you can lose the enemy, I think is the issue. What other decorators do they have? Yeah, I could do like a cooldown or something. I don't know if that will keep them from... let's see. It says lock for 5 seconds after execution and return failed. So you could try that. Let's see what happens if we do. But okay. So anyway, let's see if anyone chases him. Oh. It's hard to tell if it even worked. Okay, so usually they'll come right after you. So okay, they're chasing me. Okay, I think that actually worked. Maybe I'll leave that in. So basically, once they do this, they're gonna check this one, and seems to work. Okay. Cool. All right, so yeah, so I don't know if you noticed that, but we have our time limit. We also have damage. So now when they hit you, you run out of life. And then the other thing is, if the timer runs out, it's game over. And then letting the timer run out. Okay, so you see there, we have a game over. And then it just takes like, that was a double game over because I think a bad guy hit us when we did it, so. Everyone's found me. All right, so the other piece that I did was, so I'm currently using the mouse to basically rotate the player, and I'm using the keyboard to move around. You can see this like custom sword icon here, but if I want to, I can play with the controller too. And when I played with the controller, I was able to hide the mouse cursor. I had the twin stick set up with the mouse cursor staying on the screen, and then you could like aim with it, but it did not feel that great. So I don't know. This is basically push in the direction you want to go. That also rotates the player, and then you can line up your shots with just one, and then you don't have to use the right thumbstick at all. And currently the right thumbstick doesn't do anything. I could make it probably rotate the player as well, but all right. So yeah, so you can jump between those two control styles. And I am cleaning up some of this because like I have this dash toggle that I was using to try to Okay, if you hold down the right mouse button, then we aim. So I don't think we need this anymore, dash toggle. And then we have this AI turn 2, which uses the gamepad. Let's save that. Let's go back to player. So we have this logic. So there's some stuff that needs to get removed, I think, from the game. Like even this, I don't think needs to be used anymore. Okay. So this basically just follows the mouse. And I tried to get this set up on a like on a turn, like when you're moving the mouse, but for some reason it just would not trigger. So anyway, here's turn 2, and we don't have this set up at all. But what I would do is if I was going to do the right stick, I would put some comment in here. Have the face direction right stick points. So what I would like to do, this is all the stuff to try to push the mouse position around. But really we just need to do and I used to have some logic for this. Like, can we make a direction from? Yeah, I think I have something like that in the prototype. Let's look. Like in this, maybe. Too much stuff open. Okay. Yeah, I haven't even gotten into the complicated dash stuff that manages the animation, but hopefully with the dash component and stuff like that, we can make it a little bit so yeah, this is the mouse piece. Okay, let's see. There's something where you take like an X and a Y coordinate and then you just, maybe it's on the controller. Let's go there. Oh yeah, okay. So this is movement, but there's another one. I think it's this here. So this isn't being used, but it takes the X and the Y of the turn, and then it makes a rotation, and then it sets the actor rotation. And then if these were like 0, you would 0 out the rotation, I guess. Pretty sure I copied this over at some point, but let's see. Copy. And then it's just set actor rotation. Okay. Yeah, do I not have that in here? Maybe I deleted it. Okay. Let's put it down here. And then move our comment. All right, so we want the X and the Y here, and also here. And then this is where we want to set actor rotation. Okay, I guess if we have okay, so zero it out if we're 0, and I don't know if that's really what I want to do though. That sounds like I'm gonna like snap back, right? All right, let's just see what happens. All right, currently we're in. All right, now I'm in controller mode. Yeah. One, it doesn't work super well. Like, if you press right, it looks up. Okay. If you press left, it looks down. Press up, it looks left. Okay, so those are like inverted. Is turn 2. I just want to make sure we do have a modifier on it, so okay, we'll go into inputs and we'll see. I don't think I've negated it. No, I didn't negate it. Okay, so we're just it's a weird problem. Okay. Do I just need to like, I could swizzle this, I think. Would that just flip them all? Oh, let's try it. Something's weird about it, so I don't know why. I don't think I hooked it up wrong. Okay, so up and down are incorrect, but left and right are fine. Okay, so we're getting closer. I don't know. This is almost just like a nice to have. It feels like it's not even a real requirement. How would I negate left and right though? I don't think I can do it here. Okay, so back here. I really don't understand why these would be incorrect. Okay. And now I'm like, is Y, which one's actually Y? Okay. So I just want to negate the float. Nice. Kind of useless though. You can just multiply. Do I have to? Yeah, that's dumb. You need an execution pin for it. Okay. Let's just multiply times -1. All right, so you just multiply it by -1 because that'll make it positive if it's negative and negative if it's positive. All right. And we're going to try Y first. Okay. Controller. think I just messed up. Let's try. X1, okay. All right, it looks to me like, okay, so if these vicious killers, okay. So I press up, press down, goes down, left, right, and then you can, so now you can kind of switch to the direction that you want. Okay, so the one piece that's kind of unpolished about that is the snapping, right? And this code, okay. This seems to be fine. So that what could make it nicer is if you interpolate, right? Okay. All right, so this is how we do mouse aim. And I'm going to say it's not like the one thing about mouse aim, I don't know if you could see it, but this might be annoying to players. Like, okay, so I have my, the arrow is following the mouse, right? But if I go like that, it's like a slow rotate. So rotation speed comes into play, but I like that it's not an instant snap, right? So there is some great math right in here. So this F interpret is kind of what I'm thinking of here. And it uses the character's rotation, right? So like we could set this here, and then it's finding the look rotation. So we could just use this knowledge. So this is finding the look rotation between 0, which is probably why it like flips in weird ways sometimes. 0 and the impact point minus the actor location. So all of this is good. We could make this into a function that just like is like the oh, hey Imran. Just talking to myself for a while here. Okay, so let's do that. We're gonna grab it. Wait, is this gonna work for our thing? Here, we'll copy it for now. I think we should make it our own little helper macro or something there. Okay, so here's our turn. This is actually a target rotation, so that's not oh, I guess we have it, right? So we have I think this is the look rotation that we have now is the... Okay, so let's paste it in. All right, we don't need... So we have this one, that's fine, and then I don't think we need any of this. And then here, recombine. All right, let's see if that works. So now we're gonna rotate based on the character's rotation speed. I don't know. Okay, hold on. Okay, so now we're rotating just with the regular stick, and then if I wanna, yeah, so if I try to like flip backwards, right, I'm gonna, I like that, because you can press down, and it doesn't, you just hold it down, right? He's always going to turn right. He's never going to, well, maybe not. There's probably a weird scenario where he'll do like a full 360 instead of the other way, but I like that because that, you know, someone who plays like twin stick, you might feel the need to manage your rotation with the other stick too. So having it as an option is good. It does not work independent of movement though. So like, we're not rotating the character here. Like the character model and like changing the animation. So it really is like, you're gonna fight it if you're trying to aim and run at the same time. But did I complete my mission? I did. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting close to adding my graphics back in, but I wanted to take a final pass at our controls here. So, and I have a timer now, so. Okay, so the lovely named turn 2 is done, I think. Okay. Yeah, so we've got some cleanup to do here. We've got like a lot of controls, and then we've got begin play, and I'm gonna put these in their own comment and call it setup. And then I'm gonna make that green. Okay, so this is the setup, and so this has the begin play, and it also has this mouse capture situation where, depending on what we want to do, we can either show the mouse cursor or hide it. Yeah. And we show it by default, I guess. Okay. And then I think event tick and any damage. I think these can go in a, oh yeah, we can get rid of spacebar here. I think these can go in a, I don't know, a gameplay box or something. What else do we have? And I think everything else is controls at the moment. Actually, this, I think we decided, is kind of a weird one. Okay. All right, so now we have move. We got move up and down the board. We've got the dash attack. We've got turning. This isn't even hooked up anymore, I bet. Okay, let's look. We have turn 2, which I need to rename. We've got move, dash attack, turn 2, and aim. Okay. We're gonna delete this, because I don't think we need it. All right. And then we have this turn. I kind of want to name this like specifically. It's kind of like mouse aim, right? Which we also, I've been trying not to, I just have aim, but it's like really it's mouse aim, right? Same with this turn too. This is a stick based thing, right? So like for clarity, like naming it that is kind of makes sense, but I don't know. All right, I do want to rename it though. What shall I rename it? Okay. I'm just going to do it, gamepad turn. I don't know, these controls could be remapped, I guess, but that really is a gamepad turn. And then I think I'm going to remove turn, because we don't use it. We can find references just to double check. Maybe? I think we just delete it. Okay. Oh, it does claim to be used. I thought I deleted it. Got move, dash attack, turn 2. Okay, now I think we're good. All right. Okay, so now we have move. We've got gamepad turn, dash attack, dash aim toggle is another one that I do not think we use anymore. Yeah, okay. And then aim. Do we use aim? I don't even know if we use aim. This needs to be refreshed because I renamed it. Okay, good. Nope. This is not going to work, wouldn't it? It wouldn't work. Okay, so we do enhanced gamepad turn. X goes here and here. just not make it? Okay. Alright, hopefully we didn't break anything. Guess we can test it out. Okay. Regular movement, fine. Alright, good. Alright. Okay, so that's the turn. Alright, so now we're looking pretty good. We have surprisingly only 3 inputs. And then the other piece of the input is the mouse following piece, which again, I feel like I want to break out almost into its own actor component or something, but and the one issue with the mouse follow is that I am using the event tick, but only if I am using the mouse, I guess. So people don't like using the mouse tick, but I tried getting this to work on like an event, like detecting the mouse moving around the screen, but it only worked if I was holding down a mouse button. So I don't know. Might be further research, but yeah, I would love to just have like mouse move be the trigger for the mouse follow, but I couldn't get it to work, although like you use it all the time to like rotate the camera and stuff, so I don't understand why it wasn't working, but yeah, anyway. We could put it on a timer, but I don't want the mouse follow to be non-responsive. That would be an issue, right? Okay. So yeah, these are controls. I don't know. You might not wrap them just yet in a comment. Okay. Good. Another thing I did do over the weekend was a quick update to the Samurai here. So if you look on the scale here, everything is now scaled at 1 and is not it's not giant. So, and I imported the Epic skeleton just to see what we were at, and this is pretty good. So the Z is the height, so this guy is 1.5 meters tall, which is close to what the real skeleton is. So I had to do this with the Ninja as well, but all the animations seem to actually work. I read that it's really dangerous to resize your models after you've done all your animations in weight painting. Not that my weight painting is that great, as you can see by the kimono getting all messed up here, but yeah, so the weight paint seems fine. Everything seems fine actually, so we'll see what happens when we import in the game, but now I don't have like giant versions of this samurai character, so I'll do the same with the ninja. One of the issues was the hat and the hair were kept being imported as gigantic, so but now they are kind of at a more normal state, although, oh, that's the sword. I guess I didn't lock the sword's stuff in. I don't know if we're using this sword anyway. It was really just there for decoration. But yeah, everything else, the scales should be applied. Yeah. So yeah, so getting ready to import. So maybe tomorrow I'll do that. So we could actually do the Ninja while we're here, actually. Since I don't have, like, other than kind of reorganizing all the stuff in the main project, I don't know what I'm doing. I also started another GitHub project, so hopefully it doesn't corrupt my files, but working this far in an unbacked up source controlled project felt weird, so hopefully we're good. All right. So, a bunch of different things happening. All right. So we have our Ninja. Here's our Ninja. And we also have a whole nother file for him with his limbs all chopped off and stuff, but let's start here. So this is our animated version. So what I did was I went here, modeling, object mode. So I've got everything. I don't know what this cube is. That's his sword. Okay. Cube. All right. That's fine. Okay. So I'm pretty sure the first thing I did was I just said, all right, let's try it. So you see here, he's like 3 meters tall and 6 meters wide or whatever. And this is looking weird. So, okay, let's just go with the head. So the scale is set to 1, but the head is giant. So, so 0.01 was kind of. Oh, that was the hood. Okay. Yeah, so if we do the same thing with the... Yeah, look, he's 129 meters or something. Okay. All right, he's become microscopic. Okay. Okay. And then... feet. And the legs. So as nice as the samurai conversion was, we'll see. And then this guy. So you see this he's rated at 100. So I may have messed this up because I could probably have selected the whole thing and done this. So let's see if I just shrunk everybody to even worse. Oh yeah, I just pressed F, which is not what you do in Blender. Yeah, okay, so let us exit. Let us revert. Okay, good. All right, let's start again. Let's just do the armature. Let's see what happens if we do that. Okay. I should have taken notes when I was doing this. Modeling, object mode, armature, item. All right, let's just put this to 1. All right, now he's like a meter tall or whatever. So like if I zoom in on him, there he is. Okay. So what didn't come with us? The sword. Okay. Which is just this and this. these are weird because they are like have some weird scaling, because I was just basically like taking a cube and just changing the scale of it. So to make this work, I just you can multiply by 0.1, maybe. No, maybe not. Control C. Multiply by 0.01. That's still. Oh, let's see. All right, and then this one, do the same thing. And then the last piece of this is you have to apply your transforms, which I think it does on export, but okay, so now if we look at this, we should maybe not. Come on, man, let me see it. Anyway, it's another thing that's like not necessary. It's just like a placeholder. Yeah, at the end of the day, I'm just gonna delete these. Okay. All right, so we have our armature. Let's go. Why isn't my view working? Should be able to click something and then zoom in on it. Okay. I don't know. Maybe armature doesn't work like that. All right. So the next piece, just to see that everything worked, you can go to animation, right, and then he's not in animation mode. What is he in? Okay. All right. Stop. Can I make him idle? Nope. This is not idle. How am I? Okay, hold on. Pose mode. Okay. Ninja attack. Idle. Okay, so now we're in idle. Alright, so you can see that we are. So the one problem with all of this is I think I would have to re-export everything, but that's fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think with the ninjas, they're just going to carry their swords, so they're just going to do that. They're not even going to use these sheet things and stuff. All right, cool. The reason this looks weird is because it basically ends at like 17 or something. There we go. All right, cool. All right, so I am going to save this as Ninja 2, and I have a Samurai 2 here as well. And then so we're going to have this one, and this one. And then we'll make a new folder. Yes, these all have the exports in them, so that's good. Okay, I'm not missing something. Yeah, so then this looks super great, doesn't it? Everything's just piled up in the bottom here. I wonder what will happen. All right, so I think everything, I guess the armature still has the like two pieces that are, I think I just export all these things separately anyway, but let's see what would happen. We'll save this as Ninja Parts 2 right now. What was I doing that I had to show vertices? Anyway, head. Okay, we're in object mode. Yeah, so see, these are all separated from the armature now. So before I could just change this one thing and it would go, but now we've got this. So and the armature is set to like 1,000 or 100, right? So we have to do this multiply trick here. Well, I guess the math is pretty easy. I guess 0.01 is the answer. Yep. All right, now if we look at the head, can I look at it? No, escape. There he is. Okay. And we'll do the same for the arms. Probably some sort of fancy script you can use in Blender, but okay. All right, and then I don't even know. Do we care if that's? I think that's fine. Half a meter. I think that's correct. Okay. Everything else is stuff that we're not going to use, I think. Yeah, these are like weird, like internal pieces of the arm that are like connected to the body or something. It's fine. Yeah, you almost don't even need any of this other stuff. This is kind of the point here. We could just delete it. That was not what I expected would happen, though. Okay, now let's see. All right, and then the arm is in here somewhere. Where's the... Right, where's the left arm? Uh-oh, we lost it. Oh, there it is. So its origin is not set to... so it looks like I've got the cursor is set to the origin, right? So if I go here transform. And if I say snap to then we go down to that. All right. So there's still an offset here. Okay. So now we need to set the origin to the center of mass. I think I did that. Okay, and then now snap again to cursor, and then oh, maybe I don't have to do anything else. I think that's it. I think we're good. All right, cool. So now you can, so we have the head, arm, leg, leg, arm. All right, cool. We will save that. All right, so now we have our files to do our imports. All right, that's good. All right, we're about to run out of time this morning, so I think we're gonna call it a day here. And tomorrow, I think we're gonna start making it look a little bit prettier. Why not? One of the reasons for this is we need to get some animations in to the game because animation makes everything more complicated. There was a lot of work on like animation blueprints and like attack timing and stuff like that with the yeah, there was a lot of stuff with the animations to make all the attacks work and stuff. So that seems like the next piece here. So so getting those characters into the game so that we can wire up their sword attacks and movement and things like that, and make sure that everything, all the systems that we just built, will work with that. Because there's going to be more stuff. I had a whole bunch of like events based off of animation montage and stuff, so see if I can keep that super clean in the future, but we'll see. Okay, yeah, let's be good citizens here and submit our work. So what did we do? We modified the gamepad turns and cleaned up. That's the main thing we did. Did we do something with the enemy behavior tree? We set timer. Okay. I ended up putting everything in the title of my commit, but should be okay. All right, push it. All right, so thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow.